He's making his way into comics. This was probably something that he was, um, working on in order to help him get into comics. But here's a nice little passage. It's Then there is Daral the Wanderer, whose tread a long, meandering path indeed. I met Gardner Fox at a gaming convention in 1982. More than any other person, I owe Gar the biggest debt towards nurturing my interest in science fiction and sword and sorcery literature and art. His Kothar, the Barbarian Swordsman novel with its beautiful Jeff Jones cover, with the first paperback I ever purchased. Until that lucky day in the drugstore in West Virginia, I didn't know that the sword and sorcery genre existed. I told Gar as much. A period of correspondence followed our meeting. Since I also followed his illustrious career in comics, he wrote more comics than I can imagine, including Flash, Batman, Adam Strange, Justice League, Hawkman, uh, Viking Prince, and so many others. I mention in one of my letters the new advances towards creator rights in comics. I told him that if he ever felt like cooking up another comic story, I'd love to illustrate it. A few weeks later, I received a letter from him. He was anxious to begin such a project, so anxious, in fact, that he'd created a character specifically for it, and was working on a plot outline. Gar was excited. I was excited. Let's do it. Shortly after I received Gardner's completed script, Daral, The Saving of Sierra, pure, no BS sword and sorcery in its classic mold. The strong, forthright hero, a wizard, his virginal daughter in distress, an evil, scantily clad sorceress, the monsters, lots of monsters. It was like being sent a long lost, unillustrated Viking Prince script or an unfinished, long forgotten manuscript for one of Gar's own Thunder stories, the kind of stuff I was raised on, the fun stuff. So I think that's really telling of like even the time period,
Wait a
as he
minute.
mentioned.
Thunder?
Yeah, that's Gardner
It,
Fox.
so that movie was based on a Gardner Fox character?
Thunder? What do you mean? It's a comic book. What movie?
Didn't we talk about the B movie Thunder?
No, Hundra.
Oh, that was Hundra. Sorry.
No,
Close
Thunder's really
enough.
cool. It's the first issue of Thunder is with Frank
Yeah.
Frazetta. So
Right.
it's super, super cool. It then gets drawn by Bob Powell